If your results look ordinary, your standards are ordinary. Not your dreams, not your intentions, your level, your standards. They are ordinary because standards decide behavior. Behavior decides outcome, and outcome expose your value. Watch your daily actions. They reveal the real benchmark you accept. Not what you say you want, what you tolerate. That is your level. You say you want growth, but what do you allow? Late wake-ups, half effort, distraction mid-task, comfort over progress, easy reps, easy conversations, easy choices. That is not ambition. You are giving yourself permission to remain average. Standards are invisible rules. Standards govern how hard you train, how sharp you think, how long you focus, how clean you execute, how disciplined you eat, how consistent you remain. Raise the rules, raise the result. Lower the rule, lower the result. There is no mystery. Look at your training. When you exercise, what happens? What happens at the moment it becomes uncomfortable? Do you push 2 more reps, or do you stop when it starts burning? That decision is your standard. You think growth happens in motivation? It does not. Growth happens in the rep after discomfort, in the minute after fatigue, in the decision to continue when stopping feels justified. That is where personal ceilings are set. You do not raise to your ambition. You settle to your tolerance. Tolerance defines income. Tolerance defines fitness. Tolerance defines focus. If you tolerate inconsistency, you build inconsistency. If you tolerate mediocrity, you produce mediocrity. If you tolerate distraction, you remain distracted. The mind works like training. The mind adapts to whatever load you place on it. You place low demand on your mind, the mind becomes weak. You place high demand on your mind, the mind strengthens. Right now, your expectations from yourself are soft. You expect excellence without pressure. You expect discipline without structure. You expect results without repetition. That contradiction is the problem. High output requires high demand. Demand more, not emotionally, structurally. For example, your minimum focus time. Right now, maybe it is 20 minutes before checking your phone. Raise that time to 60 minutes. Your minimum workout intensity. Maybe you stop at comfortable fatigue. Raise it to technical failure. Your minimum daily output. Maybe you complete one meaningful task. Raise it to 3. Standards are not about inspiration. They are about non-negotiables. Non-negotiables remove debate. When debate disappears, execution improves. Ask yourself, what do I refuse to accept from myself? If the answer is vague, your progress will be vague. Strong people do not rely on feeling ready. Strong people rely on rules. Rules reduce emotional fluctuation. If your routine depends on mood, you will move when motivated and stall when tired. If your routine depends on requirement, you move regardless. This is what separates disciplined individuals from inconsistent individuals. Not talent, not background, not luck, requirement. When something becomes required, effort increases automatically. Make growth required, not optional. Right now, improvement is optional for you. You train when convenient. You learn when you are free. You focus when you are calm. That is recreational growth. Recreational growth produces recreational results. If you want serious outcomes, you adopt serious standards. Look at athletes. They do not negotiate with comfort. They structure their day around performance. Food, sleep, training, recovery. Everything supports output. That is alignment. Is your life aligned with your goals, or does your schedule fight your ambition? If your schedule does not support progress, your standards are misaligned. You cannot outwork low standards. You must redesign them. Start with clarity. Define what acceptable means. Acceptable fitness level, acceptable income, acceptable skill depth, acceptable daily focus. Write it down. Then increase it by 30%. Your current acceptable level is too less. That is why you are stuck. Another hard truth: you speak highly about your potential, but your actions reveal your limits. Potential is theoretical, standards are practical. The body changes only when stimulus increases. The mind changes only when demand increases. Comfort keeps identity stable. Pressure reshapes your identity. So, if nothing in your life feels demanding, nothing in your life will transform. Demand is not punishment, it is calibration. You calibrate upward, one standard at a time. Your wake up time, your training intensity, your skill practice duration, your financial tracking, your consistency streaks. Raise the floor. When the floor rises, the average rises. When the average rises, results improve automatically. Stop chasing peak days. Design higher peak days. Peak days are unstable. Minimum days are controllable. If your worst day is disciplined, your best day becomes powerful. That is the formula. Most people chase burst. Disciplined people upgrade baseline. Baseline determines trajectory. Trajectory determines long-term outcome. Now consider this. Every time you cut a workout short, you reinforce a lower identity. Every time you delay learning, you reinforce softness. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you strengthen mediocrity. Identity compounds. Repetition builds identity. So if you repeat low standards long enough, you become low. And then you wonder why results stagnate. You cannot demand extraordinary outcomes while living ordinary structure. Structure drives performance. Performance drives reward. Reward reflects standard. This is mechanical. No drama, no hype, just calibration. So, here is your assignment. For the next 30 days, raise 3 standards. Do not change everything, just 3. 1 physical standard, 1 intellectual standard, 1 financial or skill-based standard. Increase each by a measurable margin. Track compliance. No excuses. No negotiation. No reinterpretation. If you complete 90% compliance, you will feel the shift inside you, because discipline changes self-perception. Self-perception changes confidence. Confidence changes decision-making. Decision-making changes trajectory. And trajectory determines where you stand in 5 years. Low standards feel comfortable now, but they are expensive long term. High standards feel demanding now, but they are powerful long term. Choose your discomfort. comfort today or growth tomorrow. Your results are not random, they are aligned with what you allow. So stop asking when you are not ahead. Ask what you are tolerating. Raise the rule, raise the output, raise the identity, raise your standards.